Okay. I'm fucking dying here, so forgive me if I cough. But I found this game. It's just a demo. But I haven't seen any gameplay of it, so thought it'd be fun to play because it looks cool. Whew, I'll mute myself because I want to cough into the mic. That kind of sucked. I've come a long way to start my own business in a big city. Now that I'm finally doing it, I'm worried sick. Anything that can happen to me in this giant... Anything can happen to me in this giant anthill. What if I don't make it and just go broke, left with nothing to my name? Alright, cheer up. After all, I'm this foolproof fan. Johnny Silverhand! I should become the city's greatest engineer. No doubt about it. Not even my own stubby T-Rex arms can get to me now. Oh, looks like it's my stop. It's a little loud, but I think that should be fine through this stream. Oh, got a little figure. Purchase of the Repair Rex Repair Shop property. Disclaiming the seller is not responsible for the lack of potential and or inevitable failure of any/all repair shops due to the new government policy. What's the new government policy? Buyer signature. My heart beating really loud. The contract includes a data processing agreement. The property can be seized at any time in accordance with new legislation. Okay. Is my name Rex? There, Rex. Or am I just assuming that because I'm a T-Rex? That was a little weird for a second because my name is Chris, but I didn't put my name in anywhere. So that freaked me out a bit. Oh, hello, my own repair shop, my lifelong dream and ambition. Pretty cool week. Yeah, pay money. Come on. You want that 4R? Get it, buy it. Here I am. Get out of the way. People are trying to work here. I should probably move to the side. Shucks. Lost my train of thought again. Use ADHD. Would you look at that? An ad for an arm booster. Looks like the city knows my sore spots. So I'm gonna buy that thing. Keep calm. Take a deep breath. Welcome to your dreams, Chris. Oh. Let's go. Does that have a Velociraptor? This place is a mess. Ah! My foot! Someone thought leaving the soldering iron on the floor was a good idea, and it was plugged in and turned on. What? I need some music to cheer me up ASAP. Sound system's broken. This is just my lick. Yeah, I got you. There you go. Be my first repair practice. How do I turn on the light? How do I turn on the light with the repair? Are you, if you don't know that, should you really be running the mechanic shop? Pet. Hello, old man. I'm not old. Oh no, a talking 3D printer. You gonna do that now? Hey, you're not the old man. What did you do to... Huh? What did you do to him? Wait, you've short arms. Just look at those ridiculous stumps. Only T-Rexes had arms like that. Are you a T-Rex? This seems a bit defensive. I don't know why you would... Yeah, I'm a T-Rex. You're kidding. According to the database, you've gone extinct. I'm not extinct yet. Even with those arms. Is that like racist or something? Dude. Sorry about that. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to work together. Did you know you can use your baby hands to fetch things for me? It's called baby hands. Bring me that thing you were gonna fix using the left mouse button. I see you're even broken the speaker. Wasn't me. Great start, bro. It was like this when I got here. Yeah, nice try. First, we need to prep the speakers for repairs. Here's the tool shelf. Take the remover. You can use it to remove stuff like glue. Ooh. Erase the glue that holds the old microchip in place. Did you put the microchip on the button? Put the remover back where it belongs. And throw the old microchip away by dragging it down and off the screen. Good job. Soon you'll have a whole pile of junk under the desk. I'll clean up later. Why am I explaining myself to him? Okay, I'll take that piece of paper from the other table. The old man searched instructions for using me. Sketched instructions for using me. Create a sound microchip. Use microchip. Microchip. Give it this eye. Okay. Sound microchip. Oh. The old man made a microchip maker from an old arcade machine. Crazy genius. Cut out the microchip of your choice by holding down the left mouse button. Is this fucking Squid Game? Oh yeah, look at that. I would have gotten all the one in Squid Game. It's done. Coding your microchip and your profits will depend on how accurately you can cut it. So the advice is to do your best. Yeah, it's good enough. Oh! Perfecto! Now for the final mental aptitude test. Glue the new microchip onto the speaker, see its effect. Yeah, that's how microchips work. Got to admit, you have potential. Maybe you weren't wrong to brag about your accomplishments. Who was that? Now you can finish the repairs. When you're done, I'll assess the quality of your work. Now you assess only the quality of the cutout microchip. The rest is up to the client. Woo! I'm just that good, baby. Woo! What's going on here? I've just been coached by a talking 3D printer. At least I fixed the speaker. Time for some great tunes to cheer me up. Insert the speaker into the sound system. My phone is connected to the sound system. That's how I can turn the music on. Yep. Oh, I get to choose. Hell yeah. Oh, there's quite a bit. So, okay, let's see here. Retrosaur, Cenozoic Groove, Dzuba, Dinoplunk, Megalometro. Okay, so this is the band on the left here. Dynopunk. Left you there. Mesozoic bounce. Metro minute. Over and done. Scratch. Startup. I like Dynopunk. Don't sound coming from the speaker. Oh, man. Printer's just messing with you. Prints ultra high tech microchips. Yeah, T-Rexes can fly. Oh. Chris, you're finally here. It's Justin. Thought you got lost in an alleyway. So I can just tell. On my way here, I saw a dude lying on the ground who looked just like you. You missed me so much, bro, that you started seeing me in every hobo. You're not wrong. This place is so lame. Put some music on. I can't. The sound system don't work. Let me see. Was it not plugged in? What? You forgot to put the batteries in, Mr. Repairman. I'm the king of awkward situations today. Oh, I got some batteries in my car. I'll bring them over. Here, stick them in the sound system. Show who's boss. This is the Dino one I chose. It's working. Now I'm ready to move mountains. Speaking of moving mountains, can you start with my phone? It's a weird ass looking phone. I broke it just in time for your repair shop's grand opening. My first order. It's time to prove my worth as a professional. First, I need to ask Justin what caused this problem. Some suspicious fluids on there, Justin. You must have not been looking for me too hard. Investigation. Oh, damn. Chris, you're squinting in a weird way. That's because I'm acting like a detective. Dear client, could you please tell me more about the issue? Why are you being so formal? I'm a professional. I suppose. Some fluids on here. Can't hear anything when I make a call. Why's the phone wet? Does that have anything to do with the repairs? If a professional is asking, then yes. I was washing my face and listening to music. I put it on the shelf above the sink and it fell down. You put a phone above a sink full of water. Genius move as always. Thank you. Do you have a signal? I don't know, let me check. No, it actually says that the network is unavailable. Interesting. Okay, I understand. Yeah, that's not water, man. I know water. That ain't water. I know water when I see water. Have you checked the sound? Yes, I listened to some tunes this morning while I was washing up and getting ready for work. Yeah, you said that. And on my way here too. By the way, why aren't you at work yet? You forgot. I'll explain later. Okay. I'm done with the examination. Everything will be top-notch quality. Investigation complete. That ain't water, Chief. I see you're about to break something again. Hope you learned everything you need from the client about the repairs. Oh, he has his phone screen separately. Okay. Boss. Don't worry. I wrote everything down on that post-it note on the edge of the table. Let's see how you do. Mind you, if you glue microchips of several types onto a gadget, you'll break it. And you'll look through the notes I made on the post-it, saying it's not water. Can't hear a thing when he's calling someone. What's he mean? Phone's all wet and has to be dried off with the remover to avoid a short circuit. The phone has no service. Justin listened to music on his phone today. Expert knowledge of the new switch microchip to use. It's probably the Wi-Fi one if you can hear. If you can't call, just no service, man. Yeah, remove all the cum stains. Come on now. Yeah. Ooh, what the hell? Why does it look like fucking Texas? What the hell? It's funny. It's more like a hammer. Ooh, I feel for anyone playing on this with a trackpad. Playing this with a trackpad. Yeah. Boom, baby. %, because I'm just crazy. This machine might be a little faulty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go, baby. Oh, that's my phone. What the fuck is wrong with your phone? Oh! Done. You like the glue? I made sure to give you extra. Damn, calm down. I was so busy, I didn't notice that Justin was clearly on edge. Oh, he's nervous. I can sense the other dinosaur's mood quite well. College? Built my best invention so far. It's a mood detector. Ooh, it's pretty impressive. I'm not going to get into the boring details. In essence, it monitors facial expressions, poses, and hormone levels. Hormones. It's all about balance. The middle of the scale denotes a calm mood, while deviation, either to the left or to the right, represents emotional extremes that are different for every dinosaur. Maybe I could offer Justin a drink. How about a drink from the vending machine? Sounds good. Okay, the glass is next to the vending machine. I need to take it and put under the desired drink tap. Coffee? Was that tea? You don't need no coffee. Do now is pull the lever. Done. I should hand the drink to Justin. There you go, a cup of tea to brighten your day. Wouldn't that be a fab? You got sparkles and shit. You know what? That was exactly what I needed, bro. Now you owe me 100 million. Put on my tab. Let's see what you do with my phone. Can I rate your work like an actual client? And pay like one too? Oh no, for you it's free. My homie, bro. He's my bro. I need to help you out financially somehow. Plus, it's a great opportunity to make fun of you and criticize your work. That'll prepare you for the tough life in the city. Okay, deal. Oh, whoa. Let's see. Yeah, let's see, Justin. How do you think? Yes, it works now. I'm getting a signal. Never doubted you. Even in school, you've always been good with electronics. But you're not a tidy Rex, that's for sure. Hey, that glue, all that glue is necessary. I couldn't do nothing about it. Wait, the previous shop owner left customers as much as they saw fit. I'll have to keep this tradition up if I don't want to lose existing clients. They'll have to pay according to the quality of the work. It's real weird. Now you're really pushing it. Evaluation. Knew you were good, but not this good. I'm impressed. Very professional. Over and done. I'll just try as soon as they groove. Oh, that's nice. Bro, if your work is always this good, you won't have any problem making money here. Oh. $10, baby! Yeah! Dino coins? What the hell? Ring. Is that my phone? Speaking of the source of my stress, that's the boss call. Are you late for work again? I hate it there, bro. Can't force myself to wake up on time. Now my phone's broken, so the boss can't reach me. Man, I think you're in trouble. I get that, though. Oh, I've got an idea. Take the call from me. Are you crazy? Please. I don't know what to tell him right now. Can you please think of an excuse for me? Justin, what are you, 12? Please. Please, bro. Oh, you silly lizard. I can decline. I'll pick it up. Justin, where the heck are you? What friggin' repair shop? Justin's phone broke and I'm repairing it. Is he there? No. Why isn't he at work then? I don't know, sir. He was in a rush, said he couldn't let the boss down. Good. How thoughtful of him. He got sparkles around his eyes, man. He's calm. Calm as a cucumber. Good thinking on the he doesn't want to let the boss down part. I know I'm a genius. That guy fancies himself a crime boss with absolute power over his employees. Yeah, I get that. He was clearly flattered when you said that. I could tell in the tone of his voice, you know? Looks like I have to scamper. Scamper. Let me know how it goes. Sure. And thanks for the tea. Hope he doesn't get in too much trouble. Or Triceratops. Hey, dude. Is that a bomb? Yes, pipe bomb! It's a muffler, dummy. I wanted to make noise. It's not what a muffler's supposed to do. Lots of noise. Excuse me, ma'am? Ma'am? Why aren't you getting? I want my bike to roar like a spaceship. Excuse me, what's your name? Dicella. Dicella? Dicella? Dyson? Dicella. This lady is clearly on edge. I wonder if she's always like that. Dicella. Why are you just standing there? Are you gonna do it or what? Are you a janitor here? Don't really want to start anything. I didn't mean to click that. What did you just say? I mean, I'll do it right away. I didn't mean to click that. She really got you there. Here's a dinosaur after my own heart. Actually, I'm heartless, and you know what? You can get back at her when she asks for more repairs. The old man was always up for pranking clients. Made my life so much more interesting. Nice try, but if your customers, I'm happy I don't get paid. If I like your work, I'll compensate you. Have access to bank accounts? Like your bank accounts? Who the heck are you? Or should I say, who the heck? Oh. Try installing a signal microchip instead of a sound microchip on her muffler. Suspicious radio waves will get the cops' attention. Nothing illegal, I assure you. Do you want to risk it? What was that? Looks like there's another blast at the power plant. That doesn't sound good. It's not kosher. We're gonna die? Don't sweat it, there's an auxiliary generator. But you have to get creative with chip programming. Fuck it, I'll just do the sound. I don't care. Oh, I see. Good thing I'm autistic. I don't know if I am. I just made that up. Oh, perfecto. I don't know how wide a margin of error I can have. By the way, if you're not happy with the chip you cut out, you can always cut a new one out. I'm not sure you can do much with this tiny hands. That's just me. Oh yeah. Boop. Done. Boom. S tier. Done. Careful. Don't bust your ears. Ha. You got no idea what these ears have for a janitor. Well, not a janitor. We'll see about this after I've checked the muffler. By the way, I've never seen a dinosaur like you before. What are you? I'm a T-Rex. A T-Rex? Did you guys die out a long time ago? I couldn't care less. Never thought about it, huh? That's a lie. Damn it, judging by that look, she's not buying it. How are you gonna find a partner then? You're gonna be alone. Take a deep breath. I'm well set in life. These issues don't bother me at all. At least that's what it should look like. I'm coping with it just fine. He's gay. Besides, I'm doing just fine. What are you gonna say besides? Okay. Would you like a drink? Sure. Pour me something to your liking. Just make sure you know that the Triceratops don't react well to tea, right? Not tea. Coffee, probably. Beans. You like beans? Use a coffee, it calms Triceratops down. Good thinking. Funny how that works, right? She has ADHD as well. It's like the anti-thing, you know. I don't know. I had a friend like that. He drank just caffeine, calm him down. Right. Just what I needed. Love it. Ooh. Let me see what you did there. How much do I owe you? I'll let my clients decide how much they want to pay. Funny rules you got here, but sure, let me see. Evaluation. I don't give praise often, but this looks great. You're quite handy. Though your arms are too short. You didn't have to throw that jab in there. These are well deserved to pay. $10! I'm gonna test this in action. One last thing. You're not much of a janitor. It's really dirty in here. Just gonna let that one slide. I already said something earlier. Man, she really got under my hide. I should have put a tracker on her muffler for the cops. No, not really. Buzzkill, can't have any fun with you. Told you to put a signal microchip on it. Don't expect me to help you with the bank money. You couldn't even get a rise out of her. Who do you think you are, hacking into the bank system? You ever heard of Project Tor? No, and it doesn't sound like I want to. Yep, that's right, it's for you not to know. I'm not the old shop owner. He's the best repairman I've ever met. Short arms. You think you're instantly going to attract new clients just because you're so great? No, that's because the old man earned himself a good rep. And you're using it. You tire me out. Go clean up the shop then, janitor. You know? Because your little arms probably won't be able to reach the top shelf. You just mean. Also, I didn't ask about Project Tor. I don't care. She's right. This place could really use some cleaning up. Start with the boxes in that corner. What do we got here? Bunch of junk. Wow. What's this blueprint? Is that a bomb? Or a drill? Can't quite make it out. I'll have to consult that sassy printer. Hey you, printer. What do you want? What are these? What are this sort of schematics? God, you actually found them. It's the old man's crazy idea to build a time machine. That idea spelled his doom. Hey, what are you dreaming about? Want to travel to the past? Give me a break. Can't hear myself thinking over your chatter. Get your hands off me. Don't you dare turn me off. You're driving me nuts. Hey boop. You're off. Time machine blueprint. If the old man was onto something. If the blueprint was valid, I would be able to travel to the past. What if it's just a bomb, though? And find a T-Rex girlfriend. Yeah. This guy has priorities, man. I just have to pick a time before T-Rexes went extinct. I could really do this. These parts look extremely expensive. Do they? Probably cost a fortune. Like $20. But I have this repair shop. Maybe I could save up enough money working here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. It's getting late. Time to close up shop and go home. Or rather to the second floor, which is my home now. Just checking if I was muted, because that'd kind of suck. These are my humble quarters. It's not a 5-star hotel, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, that's me. Finally going to get some rest. Jesus Christ. Or not. That's Mom. Oh. Cute little flower hat. Chris! How are you? Are you alright? Your father and I have been worried sick. I'm fine, Mom. Don't worry. Everything's great. Have you eaten? Yes, Mom. Nobody's mugged you yet, right? No, Mom. Call us more often. We're very worried about you. Okay, Mom. Chris, show them what a real handyman's like. Teach them what's what. Yeah, sure. Okay, we don't want to disturb you. Get some rest. Bye. Good thing I picked up the phone. I'm so worried. Because we're the last T-Rexes around. Speaking of worries, maybe I should give him a call and ask him how it went with the boss. Oh yeah, call Jason. Hey bro. How did the boss fight go? Total knockout? Not as bad as I had expected. He praised me for my loyalty to the company. Thought I'd left my phone at the shop because I was in a rush to get to work. Your words about me being worried really helped. Thanks. I'm a master of diplomacy, bro. Chris, I'll come by tomorrow. I have a great idea. Oh, another one? It's a surprise, but you're gonna like it. See you tomorrow. I'm intrigued. Okay, bye. Well, at least it's never boring here. Let's see what tasks I have. Nope. Build a time machine. Yes. Renovate the wall. Buy window blinds. Buy a lava lamp. Become a great inventor. It's kind of ambiguous. I need to find someone that's great. Try burger. The interior of this room really makes me want to add something. What's on offer in the store? Lava lamp. Hotline Hawaii. Some things never go out of style. Comfy bed. I don't know how I feel about spending all my money on a poster. Buy a lava lamp though. Lava lamp. One can spend forever looking at these bubbles. See for yourself. Got it. Oh shit. Don't break my window. Oh. I like that. Oh, you got a bong! Oh, put it right there. You lie down. It's right there. You could read the news or buy something. So I want to sleep. I can just turn off the bedside lamp. See the news. Government to be replaced by computers. Brand new augmentations will change dinosaur life forever. All repair shops to close down. Negative. Outrage. According to a new law set to come in effect soon, all repair shops are to be shut down. Many are still debating whether this is the result of a conspiracy among hardware corporations, since if the consumers cannot repair broken hardware, they will be forced to buy new items instead. That's nonsense. I don't want to buy a new iron every time mine breaks. That's right. Enough of those broke idiots who can't afford to buy new stuff. Oh. Now we'll have nothing to do. I'm gonna be stuck at home all the time. Have you ever wanted to be able to draw perfectly straight lines or exude natural charm with the help of pheromones? Science has already made it possible. Augmentations that radically transform the body and mind are coming to a store near you. You got slapped in the face. We can take turns wearing it? Oh, of course. I want an augmentation. I need to check my spelling. Initial testing of the automated city governing system has been launched. Government officials are to be replaced by computers that make decisions based on statistical data. Jesus Christ, it's Skynet. And a built-in machine learning algorithm. In the future, this innovation will significantly reduce public spending. However, the idea is encountered resistance from the members of the government. Oh my god, so many Russian bots in the comments. Good sleep. Money. Yesterday seems like a dream. This fucking mess, bro. Crazy old man. Time machine blueprint. Imagine that. I'll be able to travel to the past and find my better half. This is my biggest dream. Before I plunge to the depths of this madness, perhaps I should ask someone who assess my sanity. Who could I turn to? Justin. Good morning. He's groovy, bro. Finally figured it out, dude. Do you know who I am? Reptile that walked the evolutionary path of humans. It's a little too meta. Someone who got a lashing from his boss the day before. My best friend? Someone's broken something. Yeah. Oh, it's not even that. She's just like, what'd you break? My best friend, man. Come on, man. You my best friend. Yeah, bro. Besides, He's a writer now. Wow, since when? Since last night. I was lying in bed and suddenly realized how many ideas are buzzing around in my head. I'm starting a new career. It's gonna be a blast. I mean, it's how it starts a lot of times, honestly. It's like, it's no joke. They're just like, maybe I should write this shit down. And I do. Sometimes it works out. Isn't it Too sharp for... No, do it, man. Fuck that. Fuck your job. I don't even know what you do. Yeah. Never mind the money. Follow your dream is more important. Yeah, man. You only live once. Fuck it, do it. Yeah, dude. You only live like what? I don't know how long dinosaurs live, but you only live like what? 60? Like 60, 70 years? 70 years. I don't know if you really want to live past 70 in the current climate. Live past 70, you know, like, what? Depends, like, how able-bodied you still want to be, you know. You know, my great-grandma's still alive. She still grew, man. She still cooks and shit. Dementia's getting to her, but, you know, whatever. Alzheimer's, you know, whatever. She's grooving, like, physically. Never mind, the money. Following your dream is more important. Yeah, I'll be the best writer out there. Go for it, man. Even if you can't make a livelihood and end up starving, you would at least have followed your dream. It's more than some people can say. Yeah. You should burn all the bridges. Only then can you become a great writer. Even if posthumously. After his death. Yeah. Chris, are you sure this is a good idea? As sure as the sunshine, it's the way to go. Although I'm not exactly the paragon of normality. No, you're not. Well, you'd end up to. Wait, what are you talking about? I want to build a time machine. Groovy. You really made my day. It's the best joke I've heard today. Hang on, are you serious? Oh yeah, big time. Okay, spit out before I run and get some Dynax. Well, I found this blueprint. I'd like to save up money and buy all the parts I need. Then you'd be able to travel to the past and find... Get my drift? This idea is even crazier than becoming a writer. Yeah, and he makes like no money off that. Count me in. What do you mean? I'll help you find some info on the time machine. Got a couple clues. And I'll help you with your creative writing. Yeah. Bring your drafts and I can do the editing. Thank you, bro. Together we are powerful. By the way, you stopping those nightmares. Nightmare. You know, moving to a different city and keeping busy seems to have cleared my mind. Glad to hear that. You had not been yourself before you moved here. You okay then? I've got to run to work. I'll call you in the evening. Try to dig something up. Cool, bro. Looks like things are going great. Empty your pockets. I don't know what dinosaur that is. I think it's the one with the tail that's like a ball. Hey, what's the big idea? I said, empty your pockets. Get out of here now. You'll pay for this. What do you think you're doing? Fixing that scratch will cost me a fortune. Sit up to your pockets. You even think is in my pockets. The money you'll pay to fix this glass, genius. Stop. I won't have enough money to fix all that. Empty your pockets. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Break the glass. Just hope you understand. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Just leave the glass alone. Don't give him money, dude. Now we're talking. I'll protect you. Who? From myself. Thank you. Bite his head off, bro. Just... smart with me. You smart guy. Definitely smarter than you. Go fuck yourself. Are you a smart guy? Oh, you mother. Stop that! Who's smarter now, genius? You are. Not. You tend to. Listen. No, we went cashless a long time ago, right? It's literally nothing in my pockets. Do I look stupid to you? Whatever, just transfer the money to me. Here's the account. I'm gonna report that account to the police. Cerebral claw ready. No, wait, Done. Thanks. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, can you fix something for me? My tablet won't work. Investigation. I feel like this dumbass would actually pay me. No questions, get to fixing. Investigation complete. Yes. Hello. Ah, it's you again. Switch you on to say that. I don't need any help. I can do this myself. Knock yourself out, but I'm still gonna rate your work. Looks like I simply need to replace the broken part to fix this tablet. Number 1, remember the layout of the parts before you disassemble the device. Number 2, once the broken part is replaced, put everything back exactly the way it was. Maybe I'll find a spare in that bucket with old parts. If nothing comes up first, I can always try again. Okay. Battery up top. Can I move the... I can. Ah, here it is. Sarcasm software. Oh, Jesus. That looks right. Lithium. Oh yeah, little dino hands really getting it. Yeah, you just can't be stopped, baby. There you go. Have you really fixed it? It works. It works. You really are a genius. But you know, in a good way. Thanks a bunch. I forgot to say that. If you hadn't fixed it, I would have maimed you. So you've staved yourself a world of pain. Just don't expect me to suddenly turn nice. You weren't counting on it, were you? Yeah. We'll see how you behave. Go fuck yourself. I'll transfer the money for the repairs now. Hold on. First you take my money, and then you use it to pay for my services. Are you implying that I'm stupid? He's calm. Just keep him calm. Just thankful. You know, I have my principles. Not everyone gets that. They just call me a thug. You kind of are. They told me I was a bully at school. Everybody was always expecting me to do something mean and nasty. When I did, they pointed fingers and said, "Told you he was hopeless." Here, take this. Hey, give me... You paid 2. Cool. Tomorrow I'll drop by. Wait, would you like a drink? Just like that? No charge? Why not? Even though I smashed your window? I prefer my clients to leave the workshop in a good mood. Well, if you insist, I'll always have some brewed strong. I'll always brew some strong tea for me in the morning. You're not a triceratops, so this will calm you down. Ain't as strong as my mama's, but still delicious. Thanks. Drop by when you're in a good mood. Will do, but not for heart-to-heart talk. Keep that in mind. Only need your money. See ya. I'm not fixing that window. It can stay broken for all I care. Stay off to a rough start. What a blockhead. He's got quite a few screws loose. Evil screws at that. Maybe those evil screws unscrewed all the good ones. Oh, it's the cellar. Hi, janitor. What happened to your window? Someone tried to intimidate me. Oh, you gotta learn to defend yourself, and this won't happen again. Oh gee, I haven't thought of that. It's no laughing matter. Show who's the boss. I can teach you the goodness of my soul, and after you fix something for me. What's that? Gun? Could you handle your stuff with a bit more... Okay, I'll try. Out of respect for your work yesterday. My bike is really stunning the whole town now. Yeah, because I didn't turn her into the police. Told you I'm a pro. So what's wrong with this gun? Is it like a taser? It's an electric stun gun in case it didn't. Yeah, it's a taser. You can see the little prongs there, little teeth. I'll need it if I get mixed up in a biker clan rivalry again. I wouldn't want to miss fire, so do your best. Last time it jammed on me just when I needed it most. Can you take a look? Perhaps something busted inside. Yeah, good. I have to admit, you treat your clients nicely. I realized that you wanted to talk back, but held your tongue. Now I'll show you how to protect yourself. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, there it is. What was it like, right? Yeah, it was right there. This one was connected to those two. Here it is. Oh, get it pixel perfect, baby. Come on. Oh yeah. Done. D-A... What? B-O-N-E, done. S tier. Look, about what I said yesterday. I didn't mean to upset you by saying you'd be alone. The way you reacted. Oh, sorry I said that. Never mind that. It's no longer an issue. Let's say I found a solution. Now that I have it, I'll make it work. It's a time machine. Quite the spirit. It's very admirable. Check out what I've done with your stun gun. Did I fix it right? You'll be totally stunning now. Oh my god. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Let's see what you did here. Valuation KO. 3. Wait, what? 2? You're not gonna. What? Whoa. Boom. Yeah, baby. Ah, that's cool, dude. That was a blast. You know how to have fun. You look tame, but you could be part of our gang. I'll think about it. I'm serious. I'll introduce you to my friends someday. I'm all for it. Yeah, more dinos and leather. Let's go. I'm all for it, man. And it's a deal. Here's your payment. Today you outdid yourself. 12? Nice. Let me teach you how to protect yourself. Let's start with something small. Show me your middle finger. My fingers are not that small. How's this gonna help anyways? Make a mean face and bullies will think twice before messing with you. Only have 3 fingers. Come on, do it. That's the first baby step. You look strained. Don't overdo it. Try again. Much better. Now remember this facial expression. Try this on the bully. He's supposed to drop by tomorrow. Cool. You've acquired another big city survival skill. Okay, I need to buzz off and help at the puppy shelter. Puppy shelter? Oh, I meant to say, at a biker's bar. Yeah. Don't make fun of her. Hey, you haven't heard anything. You just tease her a bit. You too shy to admit it? I'm not shy about anything. I've smashed more stats in my lifetime than you can imagine, Junior. I have the respect of the entire biker gang. Hey, don't snap at me. Doing nice things is perfectly normal. Cool even. Just calm. You know what? You are... how do I put it? I'm attractive! Well, do me a favor and shut up. Okay. You didn't have to snap at me. I'm starting to think you're okay. So, good luck with the window and the bully. See ya. And some coffee? No? Okay. She's full of surprises. Poppy's helping at shelter. She keeps this part of her life private. She's trying to look cool? Perhaps for a reason. Okay, let's switch to the matter and see how much the glass repair will set me off. Ooh. 4, 4, 4, 4. What was that? Ow! 20D? Hey, it's just... I have some awesome news. I found a form for time travel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Real time travelers. Super real. And do they travel in time for real? Go into the past and whatnot? Yeah! Well, actually, no. They just discuss how to travel through time. Not exactly what I was expecting. That's the internet, dude. You know how it is. Everyone's discussing stuff and not doing anything. Yeah, I guess I got overexcited. Still, it's better than nothing. I have to start somewhere. Ooh. I'll send you a link to the forum so you can check it out in the evening. Yeah, who knows? I might find something useful. How's your second day of work? I'm done with it. Yeah, chill out, dude. That's the spirit. Together, we can take on the world. At least we can start with the city. Local thug came into the shop and tried to extort money for protection. Oh, you're in some serious trouble, Dino. I don't know what to do about him, but I need to resolve the situation. His personalized approach. Perhaps you can find common ground if you look deep into his soul. What's he like? Say try talking to him like Dino to Dino. Let him open up to you. Have you seen him? He's a great hulking guy. So what? Look deeper than a scaly eye. Listen to what he says and how he does it. Try to find the right words. The key is to open up his personality. Maybe a guy who's lost in life. Isn't that bad? Maybe he's too insecure to show this kind of nature. You know how it is. This world hits you in the guts the moment you show your belly. Yep. You may be right. Try to find an approach tomorrow. By the way, I'm gonna swing by tomorrow and show you the first draft. I don't know why I'm having trouble reading that. I'll show you the first draft of a story I'm writing for a contest. For a writing contest. Wow, you're fast. Damn. I wrote it at work. Screw work. Yeah. Screw work. Yeah. Alright. Gonna have dinner. You should too. Bon appetit. No coffee for me. Curious about one little thing. Your hands. Why do you want to build a time machine? Yeah, just tell him, dude. The old man was totally obsessed with the time machine. Then one day he was just gone. It's not impossible that he blew up somewhere in hyperspace. I haven't heard from him since. How do you know you won't go down the same road? Well, I'm terrified. I'm willing to take the risk. Please stop. Please, stop before it's too late. These blueprints are just fantasy. Are you willing to bet your life? I'm willing to bet my life. Looks like persistence is your last name. Perhaps it helped you to become such a good mechanic. The old man was just like you. Stupid life forms. I'm going to sleep. It's mood. Screw you guys, I'm going to sleep. Can't wait to check out the forum. Look, we got a newcomer. Oh, he's got the fucking anonymous. There really is a forum for dinos interested in the building of time machine. I'm so excited, my hands are shaking. Build a good rapport with them and participate in the discussion by replying to several messages. To do this, I should click on the blinking message. What brings you here? I was telling him, friend, give me the link. Okay, here we go. Friend, give me the link to this forum. Basketball. Ah, so word of mouth works. You move number in millions. Again, the mad scientist route. Fellas, tonight I'm really gonna dig up the info on the first piece of the time machine. Can I go to bed now? I wasn't going to sleep anyway. It's game time. Your name is Chris, right? Tell us more about yourself. We rarely see new members here. Well, it's a little too personal. It's just weird. I run my own repair shop. Good, we need people like you. You sound like an interesting character. We'll be able to sleep tonight. That'll be info about the first part of the time machine. We should at least try to get some sleep. Hi, Mom. How are you, Chris? Is everything alright? Everything's fine. I'm settling in. Nothing bad happened. There are the usual hiccups, but overall it's fine. Okay, just be careful. Let us know if you need help. How are you doing for food? Are you eating properly? prepare everything myself. Oh, nice to hear. It's better than ordering takeout. Okay, I'll let you go for now. Good luck. Thanks. Say hi to Dad for me. Before going to sleep, I can use my phone to open my to-do list, read the news, or purchase something good. Let's look at the news. Police are valiantly meeting their arrest quotas. Oh, Jesus Christ. Police are valiantly meeting their arrest quotas, announced the city police chief. Right now we're seeing a positive upward arrest trend, meaning that the city is being swept clean of criminal elements. We arrest as many crooks as was mandated by the state, perhaps even a few more than that. Cops, when they see homeless people, Jesus Christ. You can tell that's a joke. Very cool. It's funny. Nationwide, literary. I thought they misspelled literacy, which would have been fucking hilarious. But it's literally literal. It's book festival. The non-profit organization Literary Ball announced at the start of their novel festival. Everyone is encouraged to forward their entries to the listed address. The winner will receive a cash prize and the opportunity to publish their work on the largest This guy's on to something. Yeah. Let's go. Let me check the shop. I have zero money. No monies. Try to fall asleep. Ring, 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 ring. Can't fall asleep. Let me turn to the left side. Oh yeah, that always works. Okay, left side sleeping in. Well, the time machine parts will be posted at night. Just thinking about it keeps me awake. Play with my phone to calm down. Maybe visit the forum again in case there's news. Nothing new. Try to fall asleep again. Should be easier now. Oh shucks. It's the middle of the night. I did not get a wink of sleep. Perhaps I could sneak a peek at the forum. Oh no, this is... Yeah! Shower cabin. Oh yeah, baby. You'll be mine, machine part. Hang on. Shower cabin? Time machines built inside shower cabins? I guess this model has just the right proportions. It matches the blueprint. Requires a good water pressure. Wait, what? How much? 170? Jeez. I couldn't afford it in a lifetime. I don't think this model was discontinued because the water pressure was too high and broke the user's limbs. Oh, this cabin must be the last of its kind. Hence the price tag. It's also a limited time offer, something like an online auction. Just find a way to earn lots of money fast. Biker gang. Is that finished? Doing repairs won't be enough. They can help out at the puppy shelter. The Triceratops. Money! There's a new counter? Okay. Money! Money! How much sleep did I get? 2 hours? That's good enough. It's getting harder and harder to keep my eyes open. No one can work in such a state. And shouldn't. I hope Justin drops by before work, as he always does. Any ideas how to earn enough money in my shotgun from the time machine ASAP? Justin! Chris, did you see that? There's a little I can see right now, dude. I've had 2 hours of sleep. Just take a look. Here. Hanging on your front door. Dear repair shop owner, please be advised that it's the law 146, 29 bit. B, coming into force, all repairs will soon be outlawed. Fuck you! Stupid fuck. Sprank, what kind of stupid law is this? It's like a dystopian law right there. It's like you never had to deal with our government until now. Oh jeez. Inspiring with the corporations for a long time. Yep, that's true. But to make us buy new gadgets this way, instead of fixing old ones, it's just plain idiocy. Idiocy. It's not idiocy, it's big money. How about your idea of traveling to the past to find a girlfriend? Let's overthrow. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's, a little more tape now. Whoa there, dude. Hey, I mean business. I'm not gonna quit so easily. Admire your fighting spirit. Sooner or later, it will land you in jail. Let's think this over together. You need the money to buy the time machine parts, right? There must be other legal ways to make quick money. There are no legal ways of making quick money. It's true. Justin? Well, there's gambling. So, let's see. What state are we in? Are we in America? Is Dinosaur America? Is there a Dinosaur Joe Biden? Are we in Oklahoma? Where are we? Go to Oklahoma? Gamble? Justin, really? I'd readily organize a mafia family if it brought me closer to my dream. A date with a lady T-Rex. How romantic is that? Don't you worry, we'll save illegal jobs for dessert. Give me till evening, I'll try to think of something. Okay, I'll pretend I'm a law-abiding citizen for now. We're all doing that. Meanwhile, we'll check out the first draft of the novel I wrote for the contest. I mean the literary ball contest. Please change that name. Please change this to literacy ball, please. Oh wow, you've heard all about it? Yeah, it was in the news yesterday. What a funny name though. Literary ball. Ball. You just don't get it. It symbolizes the coming together of many talented authors. Whatever. Check my plot structure and tell me what you think. Analyzing novel. Here's the setting. Protagonist lives happily on his own planet. One day he decides to journey to other planets and save them. He meets different sorts of people along the way and befriends them all. And in the end he saves everybody. What do you think? Does it sound like first place or what? Be a little honest with him, don't. Just because he's following his dream doesn't mean it can't be constructive criticism. As long as it's constructive and not, hey, this fucking sucks. What do you mean by improvement? As your friend, I'll tell you the truth, and the truth is your plot is very crude. What do you mean by crude, dude? Just German creativity to paper. There's no need of improving what comes straight from the heart. Yeah, you got it. Cut like a diamond. Oh, it's more difficult than I imagined. Alright. Tell me what needs to be improved. Just very sensitive when it comes to criticism. Negative feedback may upset him, so I need to be gentle. Here we go. Like navigating a minefield. Missing the most important part. Your protagonist's motivation. Why is he flying around space anyways? Okay, that's just rude. I wasn't listening. Yeah, why is he flying around space? Well, because he's a hero. No, that one did. You can come up with some real motivation for him. Why is he doing it? What are his goals? How's it tie into his character? It's too hard, dude. Who said it was going to be easy? Perhaps you're right. I'll think it over and bring a revised version next time. Anything else? That's all I have to say. Very well. I'll make the manuscript with all the edits tomorrow. Analysis complete. Good luck with the contest. Ooh, damn. With our set grand goals. Floor's the limit. Yeah. Don't you mean the ceiling? Oops, yeah. I have to go, or I'll be late for work. I'll look for ways to make quick money for your time travel scheme. Yeah, come back to discuss the version of your novel. You bet. I think the story will benefit from revisions. Some revisions. It really improve the plot if we work together. Meanwhile, I'm starting my own race against time. Who will win? Me with my repair skills or that law? Wish I was less sleep deprived. Just saved. Got an idea? I can use my vending machine. Need to go off something energizing. Get some coffee. My tea is energizing. Depends what tea. I think that's green tea though. Just what I needed. Sleep deprivation defeated. For the time being. Right. Oh, look who we have here. So you moved to the city, big city too. Roy? In the flesh. I thought you stayed in Nowheresville. Listen, could you move your briefcase off my desk? Push my science magazines onto the floor. Hey, it's no big deal, Chris. Actually, I went on to conquer the city right after I graduated. And as you can see, I made something of myself. I've been head of a major engineering department at Zortech for a couple years now. So you've settled down in this dirty basement? Why are you here? It's my repair shop, douche. Yeah, sure looks like a basement, especially in comparison with my luxurious office. Who asked? Oh, Jesus Christ. You see the view from up there. It makes you feel like you own the world. Well, you know, there's birds that fly low and those that fly high. And as for me, I prefer to soar above the clouds. After all, I'm here on business. Thought you were the... Can't fix something yourself? You're the head of engineering? Fix something quick for the tech festival and I'm organizing. I'll let you in on a secret. The CEO always had me in mind for the job. We see eye to eye. Oh, the festival is going to be grand. I'm ambitious about it. Just stare at him. By the way, they put me in charge because because I took our department's sales to unprecedented heights, by the way. Good for you. Get out. Like smug now. The silver-tongued dino rules the world, while the others haven't. Can I middle finger him? While others have to make do with, say, a small repair shop. How dare you? Rude. Here, I'll set you up with your task for today. Take a look at this processor for the festival's public notification system. You mean the intercom? It became prone to failure and doesn't transmit the bill invoice messages. It's an intercom. Don't have to use the big words. The goods from my department refuse to work overtime to fix the processor. But I'll force them to work long hours soon enough. Fuck you. I don't care, just let me take a look. Just be careful with it. Before I begin, let's go over the details. Fine, just be quick. I have a lot on my plate, like signing a contract with investors. Investigation. Did you check if the volume was set to 0, sir? How am I supposed to check that? I'm measuring the signal transmitted by the system. Its wave amplitude determines the volume. There's nothing wrong with the amplitude. Are you sure? I'm always sure, friend. It's my guiding principle in life. Does the signal transmitter work? It's like I'm working in fucking IT. Did you turn it on and off again? Are you sure? Why don't you do it one more time for me? It works? Cool. I'm going back to my desk. It's like... Which transmitter? The one that transmits the signal via radio waves to the speakers for them to play the notification. When department nerds mentioned something about a blown radio modem. whatever that means. Got it. The voice alert's been uploaded to the device's memory. Yeah, our technician re-uploaded them yesterday. They're recorded in my voice, by the way. How would I re-record them in my voice? Sounds darn smooth. That's all I needed to know. Then I expect results. Better be fast about it. Okay, we're gonna dish. Say, so, are you in need of assistance again? Sadly, yes. Without me, you're left short-handed. You know, I wouldn't mind pranking this bozo. Would you like to fix him with the wrong effect? Are you trying to bribe me with coins so that I go forward with the prank? Give or take, it's your choice. Don't forget while you're cutting out the microchip, the lights go off quickly. Interesting. Let me change the music real quick. No, that's... No. Yeah. Nerd from the tech department. Yeah. Voice version uploaded to the device's memory. Cool. Okay, so it's just... Radio module blew up. Volume is fine, it's just this. I'm assuming it's just... Yeah. That was fucking... Perfect, S tier. S tier cutting right there. No! It was not. This is the first one that wasn't 100%. Fuck. We're doing it again. We're going again. The shape's easier. Yeah, that's S tier right there. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, got it. Of course. Listen, here's your PA system. Well, you're fast. When you played basketball in school, you always won because of your speed. I suppose you compensated for the length of your arms. Dude, why is everyone just out for me? What's up with everybody calling? Just take your device and leave. I have no time for small talk. Basketball team won because we valued every player. Looks like your team doesn't really care about you. Let's not touch the arms.
Leave my arms out of this. Oh my god.
Dude. Yeah. Seems like they don't really care about you. You're not a valued member of the teams, Roy. I don't need a team. I need subs. You're a sub. I'm... Yeah, I'm good at establishing rapport. I'm an executive and an efficient one. We'll see how well you establish rapport in other areas of life outside the office. We'll see. Get the fuck out of here, Roy. Okay, gotta go. Hey, what about payment? That's a good one. We've known each other for ages, so you did me a favor for free, didn't you? When did I say that? It's obvious. Connections are everything. Claw me. And I'll claw thee. No. You're gonna pay. Come on. Cough it up. It's narcissistic. It's not the way it works, Chris. Yeah, it is. Yeah, change my music real quick. Don't be nasty to your good old friends. Provide my services. I'd like to get paid. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know you were so stingy. Jesus Christ. Okay, how much do you want? I'll let the customer decide based on the quality of the repairs. You have an odd concept of business transactions. Let's see how I can compensate you for this kind of work. Evaluation. I get S tier. How do you like that, Roy? How do you like them apples? Not bad, actually. You did your job. Would you like to work for our company? No, not really. Too bad. You're missing a great opportunity. Here's your payment. Ooh, 30! Damn! Next on my list, a meeting with investors, organizing a festival, and lunch with my CEO. Listen, he may be a douche, but I'm not gonna fuck up my job, you know. It's just not good business practice. Big business, big money, I'm sure you can imagine. I'm on a tight schedule, so I've gotta go. Never thought I'd see Roy. My voice is starting to give out, dude. So you chose to fix the device properly? So boring. But the customer paid you handsomely. He did. Why? That guy's too slick. Be careful about it. I go grab a Gatorade real quick. Oh, so now you're all concerned about me? Did you hear the crap that guy comes out of his mouth? The crap that comes out of this guy's mouth? Yeah, I said that right. Yeah. I've known him for a long time, and... Wait, what's that noise from the front? Oh, Jesus Christ. You again. I warned you that I'd pay you another visit. Don't break... Oh. Empty your pockets. It's time to use Dysel's advice. Well, let's not give him a middle finger. He's a big softy under there, I'm sure. How much money should I transfer? Much. How much is much? Don't get smart with me. If you name the amount, it will make things easier. I'll transfer the money. How much? 10? Yeah, like last time. Just don't break the window, dude. Just chill out. This conversation is going really well. Yeah. What's that? Is that another what's up with people and tasers? This is like the third day of work and this is the second taser I'm fixing. Stun baton. Dude. Oh, you work as a bouncer? Any problems with that? I don't really care. Do you, man? Why are you bugging me? Is this the part where you tell me I'm hopeless? No, I meant nothing of the sort. What else can I do if I was kicked out of school? No college would accept me because of my criminal record. What kind of criminal record? Give me a recipe for success, genius. I'm not meddling in your life. Yeah, I've seen much uglier sides of life than you. I'm doing my best, okay? This doesn't give you or anyone the right to judge me. Okay, peace. You're a good fella. Yeah. You just gotta... Come on, dude. You just gotta go with it. You really think so? Now and then I think that I should change things, but my friends, they all lead the same life, you know. What can I do? I'm not special. I live like the rest. By the way, you all considered me a knucklehead. Get what you asked for. Fair enough, you can have your rent now. Never thought you were helpless. How so? See the potential in you. I don't know why you're wearing a helmet that says head on it, but like, do whatever. Potential to do what? Very good. Become a police officer. Your feisty nature and raw power will be asset. An asset. I could hire you as my apprentice. Could act on power. I feel like he wants to be a cop. He wants to help people. Be a cop. Well, you know, that does have a ring to it. Being a police officer, I can fight crime and uphold law and order. Yeah, you don't play. But the world is just an unlawful place. It makes more sense to adjust and be an outlaw. The future is in your hands. Don't wait for the world to change. Uphold law and order yourself. Either sit and complain or make this world a better place. You don't talk too bad for a smart ass. I still don't know your name. Oh, consider it. Let's get to fixing. May I ask why the baton started acting up? Nah, it just did. What else do you need to know? Nothing, I guess. I guess that's all I really need. Looks like you're on the right track with him. It's interesting to watch. You'll see more. Well, I think I can already see the problem. It's just a dead battery, that's it. Let me... Pixel perfect. There we go. Just new battery, that's all. Yep. Very cool. He's not the brightest, but enjoy your baton. Better than anyone you like. Better anyone you like. Okay, wait. Okay, just give me 1 second. I gotta get a Gatorade or something. My voice is killing me. But I want to keep playing this, so. Sorry, it's just my voice has been going through our hurts and stuffy nose, you know? Like, blow my nose real quick. Pollen or something. I got the blue one. Or if you're one of those people, what flavor is this? Glacier Freeze. Didn't know it was called that. It's the blue one. Like the light blue one. Okay. It's a lot better though. Perfect. You can't imagine the number of jerks I need to pacify at the club where I work. It won't calm down without a good old zap for my stomach then. Actually, let me check what you did there. I did an S-tier job replacing the battery, dude. You won't believe. Cannot believe it, I'm sure. Now we're talking. By the way, all I had to do was replace the battery. Don't get smart with me. I want to test the baton. Anything lying around that you don't have use for? Hey, try not to hit me. How about that? Hey, watch it. Don't worry, I won't lay a finger on you as long as you comply. Still got my fucking window. You know, I dig on her. Here's the money. You give me 5 more than he took. You like a shrink before you go. Sure. I know you must know what I like. Get yourself a good old cup of tea. Calm me down a bit. Chill out. Just like Ma used to make, you know? Just like Ma, sympathy. Cool. I'm actually starting to enjoy these visits. Yeah. Wait, can you start what? Can you start not breaking my window? You're welcome to drop by. You're weird. Actually, alright. Okay, I have to buzz off. My night shift begins too. Drop by if you want to hang out. Just don't get your face punched. Gee, sounds enticing. I think I've managed to establish a rapport with them. It's not so hopeless after all. I'm getting tired of constantly fixing my window. Well, the driver must be a velociraptor. He'd have easily run someone over. Oh, then same thing happened to her. If I'm completely frank, I don't want to find any girlfriend in my past. I want to save her. Oh, I'm building a time machine to save my T-Rex girlfriend that got run over by a car, maybe? Yes, this is what I want. It's my duty to travel to the past and save her from that accident. This will be my heroic deed. Am I prepared to travel to the past and save what I value above all else? Yes, I'm prepared. We're together again. Yes, we will be together again. That car should have run her over. It's in my power to save her. I won't miss my shot. Travel to the past and prevent the accident. Oh. Hey, it's me again. Gotta bring news. Chris, why are you standing with your eyes shut? Wipe that heroic smirk off your lips. You look like you're about to leap into the breach. Breach? Save the world. What's the breach? Oh, you're right. I was daydreaming. Have some tea and come back to your... How do I use this machine? Here, have a sip. Is that coffee? Okay, I'm back. Bombtastic. What happened to your window? I had to answer the same question yesterday. Bully visits me every day to extort money. Did you manage to find common ground? I think we're getting there. Your advice about using more personalized approach really helped. Glad to hear it. You said you have some news. Oh yeah, here, have a look. Science Festival. 10,000D. Ooh. What do you think? Looks promising. Yeah, look at the prize pool. It will supply your time machine parts. I've read that the tasks will be very creative. Get ready for adventure. Also, at the fest you might meet prospective customers and cool mechanics. It's gonna be awesome. If I win first prize at this fest, I'm all set. With that money, I'll show those anti-repair monopolists their place. Networking is also a good thing when you're new to the city. The only thing that worries me is that the contest is run by Roy Jobson. Is that the guy that came in earlier? Oh yeah. You mean the Roy Jobson? The one that stole scientific projects from others and sold them as his own? Yeah, actually he dropped by today for a quick repair. It's a small world, unfortunately, in his case. In this case, he's still the hard-nosed achiever he used to be. 10 times that. Well, I don't really want to gossip behind his back. Are you applying for the fest or what? Definitely. My time constraints, I'll grab every opportunity. Cool. Then get ready for the fest. It starts in 2 days. See you tomorrow. It's a long demo. I'm not complaining, but it's so I wonder where it ends. I don't want to be cut off on a cliffhanger. Another opportunity to make money. The fast. I'll have to prove that I'm highly competent. And now, hello again, window repairs. Just one. I made 1 money from his visit. 1 monies. I feel I should Yeah, okay. It's like put aside. I know the word. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like to put aside a daily budget for this. I heard what you were talking about before your friend showed up. You realized that you could disappear like the old man did? Everything's gonna be great, dude. I'm saying that the old man never came back. Pleasing me after he built the time machine. Oh, he actually built it? Does that mean anything to you? Is that your killjoy? Something went wrong then? Perhaps you just didn't feel like coming back. It's a little too optimist, but use your head just for once. You'll explode into pieces in hyperspace. When you change the past, hyperspace splits. You still know a lot about this for a time machine that doesn't work. Picture a bug on a leaf. Suddenly, someone cuts the leaf in two. What do you think will happen to the bug? It'll be cut in two as well. This is the future I dreamed about. Are you crazy? Talking to you makes me feel nervous. Talking to you is bad for my internal wiring. My time to ask questions. Tell me about it. I ignored it earlier. What is it? You're still going on about it? I told you that I would never talk about it. It may simply be too much for your delicate mindset. The horrors are too horrible. Sooner or later I'll crack you like a nut. Good luck. Okay, I'll go upstairs and have some sleep. Forgot to tidy my room. All the stuff lying. What? I'm having a stroke. Drag all the stuff lying around into one single pile. That's my method of tidying up. It's not a terrible pile. Oh. Damn. Where's my trophy ball? High school, everyone laughed when I signed up for the basketball team with my short arms. Same people congratulated me when I was named the most valuable player of the season. They gave me this ball. They couldn't have known that my short arms were actually the reason I decided to play basketball. If you don't tackle a problem, you'll live your whole life with it. Yeah, it's true. I want to be defined by my physical defects. Let's check the forum. No time to share. Yeah, share it. Hey, raspberries. Space-time continuum? There's some nerds in here. I'm a nerd. I feel right at home, bro. News. Wrote this obscene word. Popular web channel, Modern Linguistics. Someone recently spray painted that same word on the side of his car alongside a note which stated that modern linguistics can take many different before. I believe you can quote the exact word. Yeah? Oh, this is a terrible word. It's probably true. Yes? Could have been. Oh, hell. The time machine part will be on sale for 4 more days. Make as much money as I can before the sale ends. I mean, if I win the 10,000, do I really need the sale? You know? Yeah, well, I'm sure, due to plot reasons, I won't win. Hi, Chris, look what I bought. Rocked. What's that? This is a pile of broken alarm clocks? Yes, I broke them myself. In a fit of rage? Or in a fit of inspiration? Paving your way to victory. Try to repair them as fast as you can. You break, I fix. A perfect tandem, you fix. I love it. I don't know why I was speaking like a pirate. Just like yin yang. Yeah. It's like milk. Huh? Milk and cucumbers. Some white people shit. I'm not that white. Jesus Christ. Why do you think I need to practice speedy repairs? I have my sources. Just schizophrenia is not a reliable source. Now hold on, you're telling me that the people in my head aren't real. Everything will be tip-top. Girl I know from work let it slip that the contest will include a speed task. She's a real geek and stays on top of all tech news. Okay. She's a reliable source of income. Trust me. Okay. Let's assume that there will be speedy repairs. How do you intend to keep breaking stuff just so I can practice? Who's there to stop me? I am. It's no good. Spend your own money on it. I'm sure it'll pay off. Go ahead and fix them. When you get something into your head, nothing short of a meteor strike can stop you. Use a lizard calling Dinosaur. Here are the repair conditions, as I heard them. Given limited time to fix as many items as possible. Only correct repairs count. Just do it, and fast. You have the fastest hands in the Wild West. Yeehaw! I'm a machine! You're a machine! Here's some new songs to your phone to help you chill at work. Oh, nice. The band is called Lizard Lounge. It's the best new jazz out there. Lizard Lounge. How do you like it? Ooh. It's pretty chill. Very nice. I bet you do. I have excellent taste in music. Yeah, okay. Hi again. About to start speedy repairs. The shorter the limb, the faster it moves. I think that's actually true. Yeah. I was going to dispute it, but yeah, it's like shorter nerves, they can get there faster. You got victory in the bag. I enjoy watching your face when I crack the arm jokes. I enjoy the fact that you cannot walk. How it feels. It's quite morbid. Pouring hot glue on your face make you more attached to me? I suggest an arm assist. Okay. I gotta get to work. Do you have a timer? What am I doing? A microwave? What high-tech gadget? You demand such basic functions? Do you have a timer? I do. Then I rely on you to track time. Fix as many alarm clocks as possible. Okay. 3, 2, take a sip. Go! Oh. Do I have to take that out? There it is. It's good enough. Huh? That was correct. Just to let you know. There it is. Correct. Correct. That was easy. The old LCD screen. Oh, okay. 3 times. I would have had 4. I don't know why the first one didn't count. Time's up. Well, what do you think of my results? Not good, nor fast enough. Chris, you can do better. I know, I know. You can stretch your muscles a bit to move faster. A little more practice tomorrow. You gonna break some more alarm clocks? It's not impossible. They will bring dividends. In a day's time, you'll have to demonstrate your skills at the festival. Get ready. Hey, how's your entry for the creative writing contest there? Glad you mentioned it. I brought a new version of the story. Took your advice and gave the main character a reason to fight. Okay. He travels from planet to planet to save his girlfriend. She was kidnapped by aliens while trying to save her. Our hero saves whoever is in range. It's like a very personal story. Isn't this a great idea? He isn't saving the world in general, saving what matters most to him. The rest he does along the way. You certainly saw at the beginning. I figured out why the aliens kidnapped I figured out why the aliens kidnapped his girlfriend. Any suggestions? Thank you. That's a little. Yeah, sinister experiments. Sure, why not? Wow, this sounds cruel and enticing. It's the beginning of an amazing space saga. Also sets a somber, dark atmosphere that literally envelops the reader. Yeah. Immersing them in a world full of secrets and mysteries. Yeah. It sounds cool. I'm sure they'll win the first prize. Oh, and another thing. Your main character needs a unique weapon. Something to fight evil and save planets with. What could it be? It's a little too overpowered. It's just stupid. His family's blaster. Ooh, epic and symbolic. Blaster reminds him of his family. Father gave it to the main character when he deemed him worthy. Now it carries the burden of responsibility for the entire universe. Wow, so cool. I can't wait to go home and write a new version based on your ideas. The contest jury will be blown away. I'm blown away myself. It's gonna be awesome. Best of luck conquering the reader's hearts. Oh, I'll do that. Bursting with ideas, so I'd better run. Try not to spill them. Curious where the plot is going to go. In a couple of days I'll hear the final version of our story. Hey, janitor. Hi, DeSella. Oh, I missed you. Really? Who's the inspired freak that ran over your shop a moment ago? He's my friend. Really? You're like they have old friends in the new city. You have someone you can rely on, it helps a lot. Whether in a new city or life in general. We got a point, Gander. Very good point. What's your friend's name? No. Justin. Has a nice ring to it. What I meant to say is it's a common name. Tell me, did you manage to take care of that bozo who's been smashing you up your window? Or is I just need to find a better approach? He's troubled because he cannot find a proper application for his strength. If you speak heart to heart and point out his good qualities, he actually turns out to be a nice fellow. Ooh. So you're not only a janitor, but also a homegrown shrink. I respect guys who follow their own path. I respect you. Okay, let's cut to the chase. A friend of mine asked me to get this fixed. Oh yeah, not you. Clearly. Is that Robo-Mouse? Here. Is that the cute puppy feeder that I see? Yes, this is a cute feeder for my friend's puppy. Yeah, ignore the color. The color doesn't fucking matter. Are you sure it's not yours? Oh, come on. What would I need it for? For the puppy shelter? What shelter? The one you volunteer at! Come on! I say that I volunteer at a shelter. The day before yesterday, just before you left. It was a slip of the tongue. You really think so? Sure, it's not easy to overcome any challenges to with these balls of fluff enough for a helping hand. A strong person is someone who helps the weak in need of kibble or near scratch. Speak the truth. I didn't expect you to understand. I pegged you as a total idiot. Your frankness still strikes me. When bikers found out about this hobby, I'd become a laughing stock of the community. I was raised by my dad. I've always been around guys. I learned to be a harsh, unrelenting leader. I earned their respect. No one messes with me. And here you are saying things like this. This is the real you? What takes more courage to look cool, conceal your true nature, display openly who you are? Damn. Damn. I need to process this. Let's switch to repairs for now. Let's find out what went wrong with the feeder. Investigation. I think after this day, I'm gonna, or maybe after this thing, after its repair, receive a signal. There's no remote control. It works on timer. There's no remote control. No. Not even a super small one. Not even a super small one. Not even a teeny weeny one. Are you stupid? Never mind. How are you doing? Have anything to do with the repairs? Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking between longing to ride my bike and feel the wind in my face and wanting to hit something with my bat. Thanks. Put this in the repair port. How's this feeder supposed to work? It beeps twice a day, so we need the owner to open it. So the puppy can eat. Shouldn't be an automatic feeder or open lid. You know, automatically. This one doesn't. It just gives a signal that it's time to open it. It's not very automatic though. Yeah, it's a mean machine. I don't know why it's programmed this way. But we have what we have. Stop beeping when it's time to feed the puppy. Couldn't you just have like a separate timer? Ready to become the kibble master. Stop looking at me like that. She's full of surprises. Looks like you're finding a key to her soul. How do you do? sympathize with others because I face difficulties too. Okay, I'll refrain from an arms joke. It's an admirable quality you got. Is this why you joined the basketball team? Yeah, I wanted to overcome my difficulties in the most radical way. In basketball, arms are very important. How did it go? With mixed results. Let's drop the subject. By the way, I have 2 pieces of news. Good news and bad news. Which do you want first? Give me the bad news. Actually, I'll turn in the order myself. Thank you for granting the freedom of choice. The good news is the power plant is back up and running. There's no more need to kill the light when you got out. Microchips. Nice. Bad news is the MG surge blew the fuse. And that, in turn, short-circuited the laser movement system. How am I supposed to get the microchip? With your own hands, my friend. You'll have to move the blank itself. Be careful not to place your hand under the laser. You don't want it to become even shorter. You really enjoy making me suffer. It's possible. So it doesn't beep. Doesn't sound. Oh my. Boom, baby. S tier, 100%. Let's go. I'm done, baby. I want to make a puppy happy. You have to wait and see if the timer beeps. Beep for me. How long is the wait? I don't know. I'm not in a rush. Okay, we'll wait. What beeps in? I don't know. So how's it going? Fine. Can I offer you a drink? Oh, you can fix those too. Do you remember what I take? If you want coffee, because that calms you down. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, janitor. Have you considered opening a coffee shop? You do lofty designs to make clients happy. It would be too trivial. Coffee shop, a bar. I've seen it many times. Yep, you like to be original. Beep. Perfect, it works. I can't describe how grateful I am. And it looks neat and professional. Here's your payment, extra for the coffee. Ooh, money. Okay, that's just mean. I made a price, she already explained it. She'd be laughing stuff in the She's a flower inside. Very few dinos say that. I don't usually talk about my little hobby because it's not, you know, cool. You've got to be tough to survive. Softness gets in the way. Yet there's bravery and honesty. If you come out with your love of puppies and your urge to help the weak, it'll all be an act of bravery. You surprise me, janitor. You've got a big heart. Never mind the small hands. Okay. I'll think about what you've said. And I've got to go. So, you have a good one. That was a surprisingly pleasant conversation. We had so many aspects of our lives for fear of appearing vulnerable. I wonder if that bully's gonna come in today. Or I'll be spared the window fixing this time. By the conventions of the genre, after this race he should walk in. Oh, fucking Roy. No, it's not him. The game just saved. Pause. Let me see if it saved just then. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is very good. It's a long ass demo. I don't know. It's already been 2 hours. My voice is killing me. It's almost midnight. I'm gonna dip. The music's good. The demo's good. I like the gameplay. The conversations are nice. I don't know how much is left. I saw a review that said it was good. It had an hour and a half of gameplay. They said they wish it was longer. They had an hour and a half gameplay. I'm at 2 hours. I'm not done. So I don't know how much is left. So maybe next time it'll be a short stream of this, and then maybe a different game. I don't know. We'll see.